Welcome to the Black American channel of the free and the brave. Now, today we are going to be talking about Malcolm X. That's right, a civil rights leader living in the times of Martin Luther King Jr. Now, they were, I won't say opposing, but they had different views. MLK Jr. was one of nonviolence. Malcolm X was one more so of any means necessary. Now, both of them end up being taken out by the federal government, which is a hard pill to swallow. We can talk about that on a different video for a different day. But today I want to talk about how had very little faith and trust in the Democratic Party. Let's get into it. Make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Trying to get up to 9,000 subscribers. And of course, leave your comments down in the comment section so we can have a conversation. Now, this video is not a video. It is audio. Could not find an actual video of this clip. So just listen, sit back, get your popcorn, and then I will react. Now let's get into it.
22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch. You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first, and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you bash controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you are dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
Now, I don't know if any of you guys have heard this clip before. If this is new to you, you've heard it before, whatever the case may be. But this rings true today Black Democratic voters are political chumps. And what he was talking about was only 4 years of Democrats being in power. 4 years. It has now been 60 years of Democrats leading the Black community and the Black community voting in a 90% clip for the Democrats. Absolutely embarrassing. Let me tell you why it's embarrassing. Since the 60s, since when MLK was initially calling us chumps, political chumps, for voting for a party who is not fulfilling our needs, we have increased in violence. We lead the country in violence, and we are only 12 to 13% of the population. We have the lowest literacy rate and math proficiency rate. We have the highest baby deletion rate of all people in the country. Any and every negative KPI, key performance indicator, we lead in. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, that we're doing better in since Democrats took over our vote. Why are we still in a chokehold and voting for this party? Please explain. This is the party of the KKK, Jim Crow, soliciting laws, redlining. This is the party that created and started an entire civil war to keep slavery. This is the party that created the crime bill of the 90s, which was written by Joe Biden and enacted, put into law by Bill Clinton. And then we subsequently put Joe Biden into the vice presidency. And then we put Joe Biden into the absolute presidential seat. Is it because we have the lowest IQ in the country? What is the problem with Black people and making cognitive decisions that will actually benefit us? I don't understand. Not to mention that Black people, yes, Black people established the Republican Party in order to end slavery. And guess what happened when the first Republican president was ever elected? He, Abraham Lincoln, freed the slaves. The Republicans have fought for every single civil rights legislation, act, or initiative in American history. The Democrats have fought against every single act, legislation, and initiative in American history. Look it up. Find your history, because my people, we love to find history that hurts us, puts us in a sense of victimhood mentality. We love that. We love to find every single piece of history that makes us the victim. But we never want to find a piece of history that shows that the party that we, but not me, currently vote for has been the ones that has been ultimately oppressing, suppressing, and degressing us as a people. Absolutely wild, and it's saying we need to finally wake up and realize we've been hoodwinked. We've been manipulated. We have been fooled. And you know the quote, and if you don't, it's way easier to fool someone than to convince someone that they have been fooled. And that is the current state of my people, Black people. We are voting for a party that has told us, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Black. A party who has created a crime bill that still has many of our fathers and grandfathers in prison today over minor weed charges. We are voting for the party that created the KKK in the effort to eliminate Blacks from participating in government and political positions. We are voting for a party that wants slavery today, fought for the Civil War in order to keep slavery intact, redlining, Jim Crow, and they have the nerve to be saying today that voter rights, the rights to vote in our elections today is racist just because we want people to prove that they're a citizen. They absolutely make no sense, and many of their policies are absolutely antithetical to what Black people actually believe in. And I don't want to go into them right now. I just want to stay on topic with what we're saying today. Black people, where did we go wrong? How did we get lost? We created the Republican Party. We have family values, religious values, 2A values. We're libertarians because we do not want the government in our private affairs. We want lower taxes. We believe in biology. And statistically, we are the most anti-gay group of people in America. But everything I just said, if you vote for Democrats, you are literally voting against everything that coincides with your belief system. Trust me, I know. I was once on that side, and I realized everything that side speaks on has nothing to do with me. Think about it. Where do you stand? I'm here for you. I'm here to help. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments down in the comment section because I really want to have a conversation. Are you a chump? Are you a political chump? Are you voting against your values? This is the Black American channel of the Free